Blueberry farmers in Zimbabwe are aiming to export their produce to the Chinese market. At the moment, these locally produced berries are sold to clients in the European Union and the UK. But demand for Zimbabwean blueberries is growing around the world due to their size, their taste and their quality. Here's CGTN's Farai Mokutuya with more from Nyabira, some 36 kilometers northwest of the capital, Harare.
These are exciting times for Zimbabwe's nascent blueberry industry. There's growing demand, production and earnings, and still room for improvement, especially expanding the current 670 hectares under production.
We just don't have enough hectares. I mean, 670, we're small players, and we need scale. So we need to get up to, the first figure for me is 1,500 hectares, but we need to get up to 4,000 hectares. That needs to be the goal.
That scale would enable Zimbabwe to penetrate new markets, including China.
Based on our recent visits, we saw that there's a huge demand for Zimbabwean blueberries there. Our other competitors like Peru are just too far. My job here is to make sure that we comply with private and regulatory requirements for these markets. So we're very keen on understanding what the Chinese market demands, both private and regulatory, and those requirements we will do whatever it takes to meet.
Zimbabwe has recently commenced citrus exports to China. With blueberries, it has an added advantage. Zimbabwean blueberries come into season about 2 months ahead of other producers in the southern hemisphere. That means farmers here have a window during which there is no other global supply to compete with. That has raised interest in investing in the crop.
You know, everything is pointing towards expansion, but we need the economics to be right, and that's what's hindering us at the moment, is finding enough patient capital. It's an orchard crop. You can't borrow money 2-3 years. It's just not possible. You need patient capital at the right price, because it is very capital intensive to set up.
According to the Berry Growers Association, funding in the region of $100 million with a 5 to 7 year tenure is required to expand production to 1,500 hectares by 2025. Farai Mokutuya, CGTN, Nyabira, Zimbabwe.